Hi creators, it's Claire from Right Accounts and I have a question for you. Now, honestly, do you always leave your bookkeeping until the tax deadline? I'm gonna guess you've realized it doesn't have to be that way. I'm gonna guess that every time it happens, you promise yourself it has to change, but also every time that tax deadline rolls around, you seem to have to sacrifice a weekend or maybe even a week to finally deal with those pesky finances. Now, taxes and deadlines are things that I would suggest stress about 99% of people. Add those together with a good dose of avoiding your finances and being busy running your business, and you've pretty much got a recipe for disaster. And I see this happen so often with small businesses, and I see it in two frequencies. So for sole traders who aren't registered for GST, this tends to happen on an annual basis when their income tax is due. For those registered for GST, doesn't actually magically resolve their finance avoidance. Actually, it just makes it a quarterly occurrence rather than an annual occurrence because that BAS is due. Suddenly, we have no choice. There's an urgency that just hadn't existed before. So previously, we'd put bookkeeping into the important but not urgent category. And now there's a deadline. Well, it's important and it's urgent. So what we've done is we've inadvertently created this cycle of avoiding our finances and taxes because it's overwhelming, and then we become overwhelmed because it's out of date and it feels out of control because we haven't been dealing with it, and there's this real cycle happens. So just like any non-helpful cycle, we're going to need something to break that cycle, a circuit breaker. Now that could be something external, maybe like a bookkeeper or an accountant, holding you accountable to getting that information to them. But that really only works while you're working with that person and if you listen to them, respond to their requests, and keep up to date. Because the real key to change, the real key to overcoming that tax deadline overwhelm is an internal shift. This is only when something is really going to last that long term. Otherwise, we're going to slip back into that cycle. And this shift starts with seeing the value of keeping your finances up to date. And there are a lot of benefits that come from that. So we need to keep that to-do list item of bookkeeping in your important and urgent category. Because when we do that, and there's a bit of a process that happens, we start to see that we have relevant and we have recent data, and we then see those benefits. So you can't put the cart of the benefit before the horse of doing the work. And once we have that and we start to see those benefits, the real benefit comes from we can start utilizing the information available to us to help achieve those business goals. And that could be, more profitability, more paying yourself, and a business that grows. Whatever that business goal is for you, having financial information to back that up is a real key to sustain growth. So, if your New Year's resolution or even just your plans for 2021 include not sacrificing a weekend at tax deadline time to catch up on the numbers you've avoided, then the perfect time to get started is, that you guessed it, it's today. Make a start straight away. The key to that long-lasting change is the internal shift and to build momentum. Start slowly, like really slowly, and you'd be surprised at how easily and quickly you can actually see progress. So just 10, maybe 15 minutes a day, even 5 minutes a day really does create that progress and momentum. Don't try and tackle everything all at once because that's the overwhelm. We tried that with the week version or the weekend version at tax deadline. It's overwhelming. There's too much to do. So start with the easy stuff, make it quick, and you will build your confidence and you will build that momentum, and you will see things actually start to add up in your bookkeeping software. So if you are ready to jump in and start getting yourself up to date and catching up on those finances, I have 2 ways that I would love to help you. So the first one is there's going to be a free training, and I've called it Get Your Finances Up to Date Without Pretending You Love Numbers, because you don't need to love numbers to be able to get them done. We're going to look into what happens when you get behind in your bookkeeping, and together we're actually going to take some actions to start that bookkeeping momentum that's so important, so that you can actually get back to doing the work you love, because the more you avoid it, the longer it takes you. The training is on Wednesday, the 10th of February at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, so Sydney time, and there will be a recording for those people who can't make it live. Secondly, if you want my help, let's have a free chat about my Let's Get Up to Date package, where we work together. I help hold you accountable, I support you through the process, and we get together for 6 sessions of an hour each, and we really do get your bookkeeping right up to date, so that you can not only breeze through tax deadlines, but you can start to use those insights I talked about from your financials to grow your business. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love you to give me a thumbs up or a like. If you have any questions as ever, please just let me know in the comments. I have left the link to sign up to the training in the description for the video, and you can subscribe for more content on small business finance delivered to you.